to Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
She said, that's so random.
Yeah, I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my events?
Join the mix. Mixstation Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, Mixstation Radio Live. That's Mixstation Radio Live. We have 2 locations in Towson, Maryland, and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with Mix Mobile. That's MIXX Mobile.
Did you say I can broadcast from home?
Yes. We have a new service called Mix Mobile. We can come to your location, or you can log on virtually.
What am I tagging on?
Hold on. That can't be true, man.
Yes. Mixstation can air any show from anywhere
that's on
in
me.
the world, and all you need is a strong internet connection.
I ain't mad at it. Okay.
Also, we have a toll-free 1-800 number.
So you're telling me I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the formats all at the same time, and have people calling with comments?
Yes. Join the mix. If you want to join the mix, email us at mixstation@gmail.com. Again, mixstation@gmail.com. That's MIXX station@gmail.com.
That's why I took mine down, because it had to happen sometimes.
I tried to pull it closer to me.
Here's one of those. Is it because of the back?
Nah, it's only because I literally just tried to move it at the same time.
I saw that.
It was just the way I angled it. That was on me.
The rubber's on.
Anytime I touch it,
that's not right. That's why I was like, I'm not even gonna mess with it.
I said it at all. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. And are they able to call in? Okay.
I have it.
I won't mention it. Okay.
When you hug me, I kind of get aroused just thinking about your lips touching mine. As you work your way down to my breast, licking, sucking, and kissing. And I patiently anticipate you entering my chamber as my lips blossom with the juice of sweet nectar and my belly bursts free of desire. My spine tingles with each thrust you take inside me.
I can understand.
When the pressure and heat builds in my vaginal walls, I become like a volcano, ready to erupt at the height of my orgasm. No one, my dear,
just like that,
has ever come close to this love you inspire. I feel my soul with so much joy.
I got long legs.
For you, my soul, are my heart's desire.
Yes.
You know what?
It's Valentine's Day edition, so we can talk about your favorite Valentine's ideas, intimacy. Good evening, Facebookers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, and everybody else out there in Radio Land. You are live on Intimate Connections. I am the host and creator, Queen Jackie. I'm here with my dude, Quiet Storm.
Hello.
I haven't seen him in the spell, so...
Happy New Year. This is the first of the year?
Well,
is it? Okay.
It's the first time you've been on.
Oh, first time for me. Well, okay. Yeah. Won't be the last. Hello, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy VD.
Oh, God. That is why he's the quiet storm.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
And so my other co-host is on his way. JB. And we got a great show lined up for you tonight. I probably have one of the hardest working men in show business here tonight. And I think I haven't connected with him in years. I remember him coming to like the very first Black Wall Street event. So this has probably been long overdue. And we're just going to get right into it, folks. This is our Valentine's Day edition. So ain't no telling what's going to be said.
Say the man's name.
I ain't get to it yet.
Okay.
I'm still talking.
Okay. We still in the introduction?
We're still in the introduction. Just stay with me.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So I had an assignment, right? I sent it out. I told my co-host, I'm going to see what John do when he get here. I said dress in red. Now, Quiet Storm decided he was just going to wear a red thong. Can't nobody see that. Are you going to show it?
It's very, very rarely I'm short of words, but I don't. your view is going to go from 100,000 to 3.
Oh my God! What depends on which view they going to see.
Oh man!
Oh my goodness! So yeah, we're gonna get started. But
well, instead of Valentine's, I'm gonna say Black Love. Can we say that?
Black Love.
I'm wearing black love.
That's what I have on. Black Love. You want to smell me?
We got company, girl.
Well, is it company after 5 minutes?
Yes, it is.
You still ain't say his name.
Okay, can I get to it? I mean, I'm just saying.
Stop your coming and come.
Trying to act like, oh God.
Stop your coming and come. Come on now.
So anyway, yeah, my special guest tonight. I think I did mention he was going to be our guest host too. Is Tice Stiff. Did I say it right?
We'll go with it for the night.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Okay. So he's the creator of Words, Wings, and Wine event. And it seems, like his events are pretty phenomenal. And, I love his energy. And like, he's that guy that, like, if you want to network with him or like you can build with him, and he has the personality that he'll help anybody. Okay. That's what I gathered.
We need more people like that in the industry.
Yeah. Okay. And he's just so positive. So I'm very excited to have Tice here. And without further ado, Tice, tell the people about yourself. Yes, I'm excited.
So my name is Tice, so thank y'all for even having me. I appreciate the opportunity for being here. I appreciate it. So I run an event, a showcase called Words, Wings, and Wine. We've been running it now. It'll be 7 years in June. What we do is we showcase. We are poetry centric, but not poetry focused, because we want to give all forms of art an opportunity to present itself on a huge platform. So not only do you get poetry, you get comedy, you get singing, you get lyricists. We also have a visual painter. Her name is Renee Chris. Okay. We have her on stage, and she paints a 2 by 3 foot canvas on stage that you get a chance to watch. So while you're either getting some form of poetry, comedy, singing, lyricists, you got to paint over here. So if you don't like one, you got the other. If you don't like the other, you got one. You get what I'm saying? It works either way, so you have the opportunity to go back and forth. You have essentially 5 different forms of art that you may be experiencing all at once.
Wow.
Just from one show. Now, while this is also going on, we have an amazing DJ who is pumping out different music. So sometimes we dance and sometimes we vibe, and we got line dances from time to time. Okay. Sometimes we just chill depending on the mood. Yeah. But we also have our features. So just this past Friday, we had Ayanna Florence and Stephen Willis, who are 2 of the top poets in the country. Both accolades are lists longer than the book I have up here.
Okay.
But they've been doing this for a while. So our whole goal is to be, apparently we're being told that we are this generation's Def Jam poetry.
I can see that.
So yeah, we're bringing a lot of things to the table. We just this past Friday we did something that hasn't been done before. So we were able to pay the entire open mic list, and I'm not talking about the people who you come out to see.
Yeah,
we're talking about the people who just want an opportunity to get on that stage. And with the help of the community, we were able to pay each artist $50.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was really awesome, and I think that's a big deal because a lot of times, well, most times you go to open mic, it's just that you're not getting, paid for it. So I know that had to be a good feeling.
It's what we're doing. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we want to make money, but we community driven.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just for one lane. It ain't just for an opportunity for people to get on that stage, but it's a possibility for you to see yourself in a bigger stage in a bigger environment than what you've ever had the opportunity to touch, and you're not paying to do so. Are you paying for the opportunity to be in this space? Yes, but that's no different than anybody who's paying for just to be a supporter of this space.
Okay.
There's no difference in price. I'm not charging anyone any different. You want the opportunity, it's there for you.
Okay.
So just like to be respectful.
Yeah. So what led you to creating this event?
Honestly, a friend of mine gave me a call on a Tuesday. It just so happens to be June 4th of 2019. Her name is Courtney Owens. We went to high school together. She called me. She was like, "Hey, my manager wants to start doing a poetry show here, and I know you're really good at poetry." I don't know if she was just gaslighting me because I had just started, but apparently a lot of people felt like I was a decent poet. I did not think I was a good poet when I first started in 2018, 2019, but people really enjoy what I spoke about.
Yeah.
And I had the opportunity that Tuesday to sit down with Shay. Her name is Shay. And she was the manager at the Civil off of Charles Street back in 2019.
Okay.
We came up with the concept to do an event called Words, Wings, and Wine on a Wednesday. Hey, gorgeous. Sorry. My lady's on here, so gotta stop for that. So we decided to come up with an event called Words, Wings, and Wine on a Wednesday. Great alliteration, 4 W's in a row. Who's not going to come out to the event? So with that being the case, we started running the event on a weekly basis every Wednesday.
Okay.
We went there from probably the beginning of June, and we ran until maybe the end of the year on just that Wednesday basis, and then we moved to Sundays. Okay. I don't know. It was something cool about a Sunday vibe. And with that being the case, once we moved over to the Sunday vibe, we started doing some brunches, and then we did dinner. So it interchanged.
Okay.
And we ran that on a monthly basis. So we used to do the first Sunday, or the second or third Sunday of the month. We were just all over the place, but we were consistent. It just wasn't a consistent thing.
Okay.
And then at the beginning of 2024, I started running shows on a first Friday basis.
Okay.
And that became the catalyst of what's going on now. And now we run our shows on a bi-monthly basis because they've gotten so big.
Yeah, I was like surprised. I saw one of your videos, and I say it is packed. And I like that, people are actually talking about it, like an interview to, talk about what they thought of this show. I was like, this is it grew really fast.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's been it'll be 7 years this June. This June 4th, it'll actually be full circle moment from the day we had the conversation to the day we actually have our 7-year anniversary.
Wow.
So I'm prepared to do some really big things.
I was thinking that too. Yeah. That's going to be really cool.
Thank you.
And I think you posted last week, you did a piece about fathers. And I shared it to my story. And I was like, this is so cool. You gonna give us, some poetry tonight?
I might do I might do something for you. I might do a little bit of something for you. I got a whole book here. I might do some out of my book I haven't done in a while. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it.
So where's the venue, or because I heard you said you do it every Wednesday. So where's the location?
So when we first started doing it every Wednesday, it was down at the Sims. Now that we've moved to Fridays on a bi-monthly basis, we're at the M&T Bank Exchange.
Okay.
So not to get it confused with the M&T Bank Stadium. Yeah. I ain't there yet. I'm yet.
You're working on it.
Yet. I ain't there yet. But the M&T Bank Exchange is connected with the Hippodrome downtown off of Utah Street in Fayette. Yep. So we're right inside of there. So it's a beautiful spot.
My son had his prom there last year.
Oh man. Okay, so you already you already know. So that's where we putting the shows on. What's going on, brother, man? How you feeling? Bless.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that space, how did you get that space?
Ironically,
Connectionz.
A white woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, hi.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I love my people. I really do. But this was a connection by Miss Kim. I don't know where you at, Miss Kim. I've been trying to find you to say thank you. She has disappeared off the face of the earth, but when I tell you, it has been nothing short of a blessing. We are now the only African American art show on Ticketmaster right now, right here in Baltimore. Like Baltimore raised, Baltimore bred, all of that, and we're the only ones on Ticketmaster. So our goal is really just to showcase artists on a bigger platform. Like when you hear poetry, you think of bars, cafes, maybe nice restaurants.
Yeah.
You don't think of theaters. You don't think of auditorium. When you think of auditorium, you think of like school system. I'm talking like where our goal is to put like 4 figures worth of people into a crowd for this. This past show, I want to say we had between 400 or 500. I'm waiting to get the exact number. I could be wrong, but the space was packed.
Wow.
And tell me about your clientele. So when you say words, wine, and
no, it's okay, brother. Everybody get it mixed up. Words, wings, and wine.
So wings is
it's wing,
food,
chicken
right?
wings.
Okay,
yes, sir.
Okay.
This is the second time in a row we done ran out, man.
Okay.
I got people mad at me.
In the wine part, you're serving alcohol, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I assume it's 21 and over, right?
No, it's 18 and over.
Okay.
I have students, not necessarily my students, but students I've taught either come from different schools,
high school.
Yeah, because maybe they like poetry or maybe they just want to see what I'm doing. So I've gone in some of the school systems. I work with some alternative school systems like Yo Baltimore, things of that nature. And some of the students come to my shows. Some of them are 18, some of them 19, some 20. They come to see that one, I'm not just talking out the side of my neck because anybody can come to a school and say they're doing something, but to actually like be doing is a different story.
Right.
So they'll come out to the show, but then sometimes there are people there are students who are like really young, 18, 19, who genuinely love poetry and want to come to the show. We ban them so that way, we wristband them, so not ban them, but we wristband them so that way everyone knows. Now, obviously they can rip it off and like really try, but I know who comes into the show who's not of age.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm never too big to know who's like sneaking into my show.
And I was asking because of my son is into spoken word. He's into classic hip hop. He's into collecting vinyls. He's old soul. And so I was thinking about, his group of friends or coming down there and bringing them as well so that they can not only see the art form itself, but to see us.
Yeah, man.
With our culture in unashamed and in full, the whole diaspora, of expression. And so that's what I was really asking about.
I appreciate that,
because
I want everyone to have that opportunity, man. Like you said, Black excellence is the thing, is the key. When I first got my opportunity to feature as a poet, it was at an event called Blazers, Heels, and a Good Meal. So you had to dress the part. And this is my guy, Sir Alex. So shout out to Sir Alex if you pop up in here, boss man. So at all my shows, you'll see me and my team suited, or we're dressed up, or my ladies are in a nice dress, or just a nice suit, whatever is classy attire. Don't get me wrong, like I'm not sitting here saying you gotta come tie on and everything. No, you want to come look your best, but it is strictly Black excellence.
How long you been doing this?
This will be 7 years in June.
Every Wednesday?
Nope. Every first Friday. It used to be every first Friday. Now we moved to a bi-monthly basis because of everything that we're doing, everything that we're interacting. Because we have vendors who come out. We raffle the painting off. We pay artists, and that's something that's never been done before. Like we have a QR code, like how y'all have the QR codes all throughout here. We have a QR code on the back of our screen. So when y'all get a chance to see the video, you'll see the screen is like huge. The screen is like 30 by 20 feet, something like that. I could be wrong, it could be bigger, but on that screen you can see us all the way back through the venue, and you can scan the QR code. You can pay artists, and I'm not charging people. It's on a pay what you want. So if someone like really moves you, someone sent me a DM in my message saying, hey, I paid artists $112 from the show. And I saw specifically one person paid $112 because of what one artist did. And that is the community I am building.
I love it.
When people sit here and say that community don't support, or that you don't know where to go to find good community, the biggest issue about my show is that I can't get everybody to sign up to get on my stage. That's the only thing. Now, in that same breath, not everybody deserves to be on that stage. I'm not the one to sit there and say that. I'm not the one to determine who get on there, but I can say that because I understand that there's a certain level of etiquette that comes with this.
True.
And this is not to shame any other show or any other platform, because I believe we are all looking at some point to get to a certain level of either fandom, stardom, or a certain level of comfortability. If I want to be transparent, the biggest thing here is there is the platform we're on now allows us to say, hey, we're not your average Joe.
Okay.
You can obviously.
And that's not taking a shot. That's not saying any other platform isn't as important. But when you get to a certain level, you have to start carrying things a little bit differently. Like I can't just move a certain way now that I'm on Ticketmaster. Like when you hear Ticketmaster, you think of Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift, Stevie Wonder. I had to throw one white name out there. Realistically speaking, but to be honest, when you hear of that, you don't think of Baltimore. But we have that now, and we have that in an avenue that isn't toxic to our community. You have that in a way that shows art form from all around the country. My features are never from Baltimore. They're always from a different part. I featured people from Cali, from Houston, from New York, from Philly, North Carolina, Florida, Atlanta. I can keep the city. That's states. I got cities I can talk about. But that's because we care so much about what this is.
Right.
In its culture, in its finest form. It's this generation's Def Jam poetry. And I don't take that lightly. So
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This
brother here spit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
My apologies. When I get into it, I get into it, man.
That's what it's
I
about.
get
It's
into it.
We
it's about the
invited you
passion.
to be able to talk about that. Yeah.
Let me ask Curly, what kind of media coverage are you getting?
So, man, it's all out of pocket, homie. It's
like who's who's telling your story? Who's other than us, of course, but
I just got into the portion where I've been able to get some PR work. So he got that 3 a.m. voice. Okay, that's all it is.
Yes.
No, but I hear him. I'm just like, I know it's almost time to go to bed.
Okay.
Oh man.
All up in the video. Come in, let me see.
So thank y'all too. I see y'all. So full transparency, I am just now getting around to the place where I feel comfortable enough to let other people help me with this.
Okay.
So I have not been able to get this far without my team. I'm so thankful for them. I have a team now of about 12 people collectively. Each of them have an important role. From my host Tim, he keeps the crowd live. He's probably one of the most multifaceted hosts I've ever met. From being a comedian to running the show to also being a poet. He controls every narrative when it comes to the show. I don't have to touch it no more.
Okay.
So that, and I'm so blessed to be able to have him in my corner. I have people now who see the vision the same way I do. Maybe not in the same light, but we at least on the same path. But as far as like real coverage, this past show, we had IMC Creates, which is a local network and local content creation here in Baltimore. It's with April Watts. So they filmed our very first episode. So a lot of people don't realize we had like 4 or 5. We had so many cameras all throughout it. So we shot our very first pilot episode for Words, Wings, and Wine. So the goal is to really get this on networks. You see comedy everywhere. You see rappers everywhere. You see singers everywhere. You see Tiny Desk. Where is it at for our poets? And all rapping is poetry with an additive to it. That's all it is. So that I get recap videos every month. I try to reach out to radio stations about it. A lot of people just want a lot of money, honestly. And this is all being like self-funded. We don't have sponsors. We don't have grants. We've had some people toss a little bit of money here from time to time, but it ain't been nothing like really crazy. I'll take that back. Native 7. I'll shout Native 7. That's my guy. He has done his thing. But realistically speaking, ain't no networks back this yet. We've had some offers that have started to come through now in the past couple of shows because the visuals are different, the expectation is different. You have certain people of status talking about the show, so now it's starting to get into other people's ears. You see artists like King Los talking about it, saying this looks like it's something dope. You have a few actors who have reached out, a few comedians, big name comedians reached out about possibly getting on the stage. We ain't got that money yet for them yet, but we'll get there one day. Get there one day. And it's not even because our stage is big enough for them. They outmatch our stage. It's what we bring to the crowd, which makes them want to reach out to us, and that's what makes this different for me. So,
I mean, it's a super novel concept. I've to actually see it actually being put together, and you have a following, and you got this kind of momentum is what impresses me.
Thank you.
And I was asking about the media, really just to say who's telling your story, who's who's putting this out there.
Okay. So that's my girl Chantel. So she runs our social media and our PR. She runs our Words, Wings, and Wine page.
Okay.
So she captures everything. we sit down for different hours talking about the things that like what my expectations are, how she can make sure that the things that I want on the page or the things that she thinks looks good, or even if I'm not doing something right, she makes sure the images are out there. Also have my homie Chris. Me and Chris just locked in not too long ago.
Okay.
She's helping us get situated with our tour for next year, because Baltimore don't need to be the only place where this is at. So we doing a lot, we moving a lot. There's it's a lot of moving pieces. It is a lot of moving pieces.
So you just had a show?
Yeah, we just had a show this past Friday. Jackie knew about it.
I knew about it.
She knew about it.
Yeah.
I invited her.
The plan was to get him on before the event. Yeah, that was the plan.
I definitely know that. Yeah, no, I definitely know that.
Yeah, so but timing is everything. But I want to say, without any funding, you've accomplished a lot. Yeah,
thank you.
That's a big deal, and I guess it's probably with funding, sometimes there are certain restrictions, so you could run it the way you choose without having to be tied to funding. Like they have their own guidelines. You can't do this with the money, but you've done so much without it.
I know, and what impresses me, like usually when you have a vision, because a lot of times I know sometimes I follow Jackie, and Jackie has this vision, and I'm like, I really can't see it, but I trust her.
I
don't. Yeah. She'll tell me about it, and I'm like, okay, I Jesus take the wheel, Jackie take the wheel.
Amen.
So,
that's really what it is.
So I'm assuming it was like that with you, similar. Yeah. But and you did say that you have some all of y'all on the same page.
Yeah.
But is it hard for someone where you have a vision, you go on this path, and then there's people or there's groups where it's trying to get you to go this route, and you said no, I'm going where it's trying to pull you away from you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't. If it is, I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Okay.
And I'm very transparent with people. For the first, I want to make sure I get this timing right. For the first first 4 years and some change, 5 years and some change. Nope, that's correct. 5 years and some change. I did not have a team. Okay. I had people who I would hire. I had people who would fill in. I had people who were with me the whole way, but I did not have a team.
So your business model was tested. Because leaving, as much as I love my boys, I try to do something like that, positive, and it was like, and we can have some strippers, and we can
stay with me.
I'm trying to go here, and they just go. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
no.
So your business model was kind of tested where you kind of grew.
So I have a marketing background before anything with poetry. I didn't get into poetry because I liked poetry. I got into poetry because it saved my life.
Okay.
It wasn't a like, it wasn't a want, it was a need. To this day, I need poetry.
You frying chicken over there?
And poetry has never been
just 1 minute
a necessary want for me.
Okay.
I love it. I enjoy it. I digest it. It is not something that I choose to do. It is something that I need to do. I understand that. And as life has progressed, it has moved from poetry and more onto curating, more from curating, more onto mentoring.
Okay.
So, those first 5 years and some change were hard because I did the hosting. I found the talent. What you do as an entrepreneur, I was full-fledged in that.
Yeah.
But there, I never get the saying right, so I'm not even going to pretend to. The whole concept: if you want to go fast, you go by yourself. You want to go far, you bring others along with you. That is just my mindset. I know I'm butchering the statement, but the concept itself is that it requires other people in order for you to truly get to the goals that you want to. And as much as I love poetry now, I love the fact that I can provide a platform to give others that opportunity that I once received.
Okay.
I don't write as much as I used to. All my art flows into how I can get how I can get other people the opportunity. Okay. That's what's most important right now.
Okay, I can see that. So for you, I know you said that poetry saved your life. Is it more like
is that a literal statement?
Yeah.
No, it's a very much literal statement. No, I attempted to take my life back in 2017. Yeah, that was a very real thing. Yeah. I had some medical issues at the time. I was in a relationship with I had a fiance at the time who broke up with me on my birthday. I was living in Houston. My business had went under, and when I say that, I literally mean went under. I used to do the door-to-door business for AT&T. When we had the hurricane, literally Houston was underwater, so we moved to we moved to San Antonio. Because some people act like that didn't happen. That was a hard time, man. So you got to think, if there's no business to be had and bills are still required to be paid, move the whole team to San Antonio. We're paying out Airbnb, so the original money I was making, we ain't making that no more. I'm sending money back to my kids' mom that I can't send them out back. Now I ain't a good dad. It's like all these things, and I'm already on the time frame. I checked out. Okay. I just checked out. And my old roommate at the time, because he hated the way I was living. I was making those decisions. I'll say it that way. He was just like, he took my poetry book one day. I was very upset that he did that, but we were all living together. So, I mean, y'all know how it is, fellas. We there's a very thin line in between what we can and can't see of our homies.
Yeah.
So he was just like, man, you write poetry. Why don't you ever go to any poetry shows? I've never seen you go to any poetry shows. And I'm like, I don't write poetry. I'm writing what I'm feeling. And he's like, it's poetry. I don't know any literary terms. I don't know what an alliteration, no hyperbole, no, none of that. I don't know what that is. I'm just writing literally how I feel. And I went to this spot in Houston. I believe it's called an Alley Cat. Can't remember. I think it's even still there. And I got on stage. I prepped to memorize this piece. I was like, yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna memorize this poem. I get on this stage, it's just like white, and nothing else is like visible. And in that moment, the level of shame that like just took on me, and all I heard from in the back was like, "You got it, poet." And mind you, never performed a poem in my life, but someone's automatically assuming I'm a poet. That I still didn't remember the piece, but I was at least strong enough to take my phone out. I read from my phone.
Okay.
And what I thought was just like, I'm getting through it. People are they're clapping, like, oh, someone actually finds this appeasing, like their ears, they can connect to me. I get off stage, this guy, I always call him James. I can never remember if his name is James or not. He was just a James, coolest white guy I've ever met. I know I'll be throwing on titles, but it'd be a reason why I love our people. I love everybody, but I love our people. Want to be very clear about that.
Yeah.
James was just like, we sat and we talked, had some beers for the whole night. We never exchanged any contact information, but I'll never forget him because he reminded me that I wasn't the only person who had these feelings.
Yes.
And see, every time your ringtone go off, I be thinking it's my woman and it's not her. Oh, baby, it's not my phone going off. It reminded me so much that I'm just I am genuinely one drop in this big pool that we are all in. And we all sometimes have the same balances, the same mix up. It may look different, but we all have gone through something similar.
Yes.
So
yeah, but you know that one drop in a big pool can still make ripples and waves and affect other things. In the same way that, you know, y'all paths crossed and he was able to inspire you, you know, and you're probably doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
And that night you probably saved a life. Not just yours, but
I was just gonna say that. Like,
yeah.
you don't know what you know how you affected somebody in the audience.
For sure.
You never. My father just said you never know when you're entertaining an angel. So
yes, that is true.
I've had those conversations now. So, I've had the conversations with a few people who've told me like my poetry has changed that outlook on how they handle things. That has been. I used to be so ashamed of like saying, well, I used to cry, I don't cry. No, that would bring me to tears. Because I'm like, yeah. Let's go grab a coffee. Let's go sit down and talk about why you felt the way you did. Now, and this is not that's not me judging you. That's me telling you, hey, I've been here before too. So what brought you to your outcome? Like what made you even get this close to it? Like, how can we negate these feelings from now on? So like when I hear conversations and people tell me like, no, I want to truly work on myself based upon your poetry. That makes me want to write when I don't write anymore. So that makes me want to continue to put these shows on, to put these opportunities on. So
in a space where I like how I feel like men today are probably a bit more expressive than maybe 20 years ago.
We gotta be.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's
y'all say why you don't ever talk to us.
We want you to communicate.
Now we talking.
Yes. We talking. I just had that conversation a couple of weeks ago. I said, you gotta be able to. I have to provide a safe space for you to be able to communicate your feelings. And I think that's one thing us as women have to understand. You have to provide a safe space. If he doesn't feel safe, he's not going to be expressive.
The first argument you have, you bringing it back up.
Yeah, then he just shuts down because you just use that as ammunition. Yeah.
That's why your father a drunk.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's I told you that in confidence.
Your mama used to dress you up in dresses.
I was 6 years old.
Yeah. But I mean, it happens. And I think that's what we have to be mindful of. Both sides have to be able to create that safe space. Yeah.
I love my woman. She don't ever make me feel like that.
Yeah, and that's good.
So, man. So it's a little different though. I ain't gonna hold you. We have one of those like very, very rare, unique situations. We both have the same birthday. So
wow.
Yeah. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. I love bragging on that.
What's the birthday?
July 16th. Now we have different years, but same birthday.
Cancer. July 15th.
Okay, Cancer.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Amen. Hey, bro.
No, I'm a Scorpio, so
okay, y'all cool.
Y'all all right.
Yeah.
Cancers are like my connect people.
What's your sign, brother?
Scorpio.
You Scorpio. My God. Amen.
We Scorpio.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We Scorpios.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We what?
We Scorpios.
Yeah.
That's
hilarious. Like, I do not disagree.
Yeah.
I do not disagree.
Yeah. We're so in touch with our feelings. Cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Scorpios and Cancer have the ability to have conversation and dialogue. You can go from ratchet to politics.
For sure.
Agreed.
To anything.
For sure, yeah.
And we always bring it full circle.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. John, I know we kind of, left you out a bit, but we good.
Yep.
So since this is our Valentine's Day edition, and John and I, well, let's say John is in. Can I say this?
What?
Relationship.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. So John is in a
relationship. You better make
sure. No, we're not dating. I got a John. But John is in a relationship, so I have to catch up with him on the relationship. I should have warned you, Tice. I really should have warned you.
It's okay. This is hilarious, bro. This is absolutely phenomenal.
So how is that for you now? Valentine's Day, you're in a relationship. What does that look like for you now?
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's good. Oh yeah, baby. That's good. Yeah. Oh, now
everybody
baby.
You need. Press them all right now.
Get it out. Get it out. Get it all out. You sure?
I mean, listen, not to sound corny, but every day feels like Valentine's already.
Yeah,
so Valentine's Day
does.
is just another this is just another opportunity to express feelings and admiration and appreciation. So it's all
It looks good on you.
Appreciate that.
It looks good on you.
Gain all these happy pounds.
Me too.
Hey, listen. So we about to shed that. I mean, listen, it's been a beautiful thing. It's been 6 months, and we just having a good time. It's new, it's fresh, so we're still in that phase. But being old and being been there, done that a whole bunch of times.
You learn some things.
You learn to enjoy where you
exactly.
are. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying it. Like, I don't question it. We don't pressure it or anything. We just got back from LA.
Okay.
So we just been having anything we can think of, we doing.
That's what's up.
That's been the thing for us. Just anything we can think of, we have amazing conversation amongst other things, and we just having a good time right now. And
you're in a good space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love it.
It's been last 5 years been crazy. So
it has.
This is much appreciated. And I just want that for everybody.
Yeah.
Be it something new or you establish. I hope people can find that kind of love again. That kind of they can find their way back to the beginning to some degree. I wish that for everybody.
Yeah. I think I said I wasn't going to date. I think I told you that.
Oh, you told all of us that. 96 episodes.
That's crazy.
I think I wasn't that bad, but I think I was
96
roll the tape.
Is crazy. You 4 episodes off of 3 digits.
And then I
That's
needed
crazy.
4. Yeah. So
we had a good time.
But we had a good time. I think I was in a different space because I did like the alone time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think some of it was probably fear too.
Mm-hmm.
Of getting back on the saddle.
But Jackie, you know what? I called like a couple years ago. I don't know if you remember. I said, the person that you settle with, and he does seem like he's checking the box. I said, the person that you're what we call a rib, right?
Mm-hmm.
The rib is located right here. Not above, not below. You're protecting your man's heart, but at the same time, he protects you.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody who,
there he goes.
Yeah, I know, right? but the person that you're going to mesh with is going to somebody who will let you grow.
For sure.
At the same time,
for sure.
Give you that support in case you do stumble. He'll pick you up and allow you to be yourself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And he does that.
He does that. Yeah.
That man will hear all her jokes.
Like,
he
loud.
He
I'm
does.
like, yo, she ain't that
funny. Hey, yo.
He supports her. I was like, wow.
Nick, you got a button for that?
I said, this man.
We need a laugh, Nick.
And I love to see you. I love to see y'all together. It's just he really supported it. I was like, wow.
He does. Really, he comes to every show.
Yeah.
And I love that. Yeah, I definitely love that. Even when he came to the street naming. Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
So that was awesome. And I guess it was a long time coming, and I had to get out my own way. And I got to say that to the women out there, if you've been through a relationship and it didn't end the way you wanted it to end, please don't make the next person pay for what the previous person did. You gotta be, I always say you gotta be naked with yourself a lot of times we'll go into relationships for comfort, and not necessarily that person may not be what you need. You got to know what you need first. Yeah.
Look, I'm trying to navigate my teenagers through their first heartbreaks and all that stuff. 2 girls and my son. My son's 18, right? And I said something the other day, right?
I'm about to be 19.
But look, tell her this.
Okay.
Every relationship that you're in is doomed to fail, unless it's the last one. But you never know you're in the last one until you're in the last one.
That's for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So,
every relationship
is doomed to fail. So prepare yourself for it to eventually end, because you need to ask yourself, is this going to be the last one?
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, it's going to eventually.
Like
I believe every relationship fails until you get the right person.
Right. Yeah. But you never know.
It's going to always fail until it's
right.
I would have to agree with that.
But you never know. You never know you're in the last one until you're in the last one. You're like,
yeah.
I think this is it.
But I also think I think
there's a part of you that know.
Yeah. That that's a blessing. But I think we're in this time where people think that you're supposed to just have it all together right now. And, like I was just talking to my homegirl about Cam Newton. She was talking about him in general, and I was just telling her like, he just ain't grew up yet. Like it's when it happens, it'll happen. But
that's
the sad part is he's growing up in front of you. And when people are growing in front of you, you tend to think that they're the worst people in the world. But I want to also tell people that are single, take some time and smile. Learn how to smile. Learn how to be happy in that space of singledom. Because honestly, I was chilling. I didn't feel no type of way. I wasn't looking for nothing. I wasn't dreaming about nobody. Wishing.
That's when it happens.
But I will say this though. I wrote down what I wanted when it was that time.
Okay.
And the crazy part is that came way quicker than I thought it would. Because you see, I believe that most of the things that I believe that the things that you don't expect are the things that God has for you. The things that you work for and then you get them, and most of the time you're miserable once you get them or you can't understand them. Those are your workings.
Yeah. Sometimes they come along and we ain't ready for them.
I agree.
So this is why I tell people, when you write things down, you set an expectation. When you put a date to it, you put a goal next to it. So if you write things down, you need to expect for those things to happen. So later, you put a date next to it. Now it becomes a goal. So if you don't hit it, you're gonna naturally not feel good about yourself.
I agree.
So you need to start planning accordingly. When you put down dates, you are unintentionally setting yourself up for a goal that you need to hit now.
February 11th, I'm gonna give me some booty.
Now you didn't put what year though. That's February 11th, 2036.
Right.
It be your own people. It be your own people.
I'm trying to help you right. You gotta put the year down. You gotta put the year down. If you're not specific about it, you gotta be specific.
In 2036,
y'all that short
might not be okay. He turned on you, right?
I ain't turned. I gave you advice for free.
For free, that part. Yeah.
Free 99.
Okay.
Yeah, but not. I also think that sometimes you got to write that stuff down and just let it go.
Yeah.
Because the Buddhist monks, right, said that. He said, think about it. And then write it down because your mind to your hand, and then when you write it down, say it. Then it goes, full circle.
Yeah,
they were saying
you got to let it vibrate. Then it's all about the vibration.
Right.
I said, man, y'all been walking too much, man.
I also find that what can happen too is sometimes you write things out, and then you throw it in the trash.
So you write it and let it go.
I've seen people do the break the plates thing.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of silly. I mean, why are you gonna break a plate?
Yeah, that's strange. I'm not breaking no
Y'all believe in vision boards?
I'm not breaking
that's
the plate
white
to
people
figure it out,
bro. I mean, because why?
Am I gonna be
would you
rich?
do that?
Yeah. What's the male version of a vision board? Do men?
No, I do vision boards. I do vision boards.
A board of vision.
So
he's the one tonight.
I started off. Have you ever heard of the multi-level marketing business called ACN? Have y'all ever heard of it?
Yes.
So you have
that's the utilities.
Yeah. So essentially what happens is, think of it like this, right? So you have all utilities in your household: gas and electricity, TV, internet, home phone, things of that nature, things that you're going to use regardless. ACN is a networking business that allows you to help people save money on services you're already going to pay for, right? So naturally, it just makes sense. And then if you are also a person who wants to also make money doing the same thing, why not come be a part of this? Why not come make money off of it?
Sure.
It is now I'm very transparent. It is a doggy dog world. If you don't kill, you don't eat, which means you spend money to get spending money to get started. When I got started, it was $500. I didn't have a problem with it. I understand. You're getting your own business, your own EIN. You become a independent business owner. Got it. Understood. And you can make real money in it. I made real money in it. I did very well in it. I know a lot of people who will say that it is a scam. That's because they lazy as fuck and they didn't do what they were supposed to.
Right.
Ooh, language. Sorry.
No, we good. I told you I didn't have censorship.
I always like my apologies, but people, I genuinely believe this generation is lazy. That's fine. They are passionate about specific things, but lazy in the aspect of hard work.
Yeah.
So
if they want instant,
they want right, and
we
that's
are in
true.
a microwave society.
Exactly.
So instant gratification is a very
lame. Lame.
Yeah.
But you did door to door, which probably made you a perfect candidate for ACN. Like I did door to door for like.
I did it backwards. I did ACN first, and then I did door to door.
Yeah, I love door to door. Then I probably did it for like 10 years. I feel like it was nothing like it, but it's not for everyone. Yeah.
I feel like if you're able to be successful in door to door, there's no category of work that you can't do.
I agree with that.
You're literally forcing yourself to sell.
You gotta be fearless. Yeah.
And if you don't make a sale, you don't make money.
That's true. So you have to have a different mindset. When I used to see the no soliciting, I always say, "Oh, that doesn't apply to me. I'm trying to help them save money," or something like that. I'd be in people's house eating dinner, carrying on, and I would come out with probably like 5 or 6 sales, but it's more so you're selling them on you.
See, you're better than me. I absolutely knew I was this. I welcome it. I would knock on people's door. Don't you see that it says no solicit? Absolutely. I'm really good at reading. I am the solicitor. I figured you're running into some issues here. You want me to leave? I can leave, or I can leave you with this information. Whatever works better for you. Either way, I'm getting paid. And they depending on who you're talking to, it works.
It does,
Like typically, people who have the no soliciting are assholes, or people who feel like if you have a no solicitor sign up on your door, you're able to come off rude because you've already crossed the boundary of not listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I completely understand. So those people I come to the door with, as long as you don't physically put your hands on me, I know this is probably a wash, but at least let me cross the door off.
Right.
So that's how I treat people in this world too when it comes to poetry and it comes to these shows.
Yeah.
I call people every day. I have a set amount of people who I talk to per month for my law of average, so I can make sure my shows are filled out.
Okay.
So if let's say in theory, I want to talk to 3,600 people out of that month because I know I need to have at least 400 people at my show. So my law of average is 1 of 9. So out of every 9 people, I know I'm selling a ticket.
Okay.
That's not to sit here and say that I'm not gaining supporters or there at any other portion of the funnel, because it is all ultimately a funnel. It may take me 9 people I have to talk to sell a specific amount of one ticket or a group ticket. I just use that as an example. I'm talking to people the same way I knock on people's doors. Whether it be a Jones effect concept, because I know for a fact you and I have friends who've been to the same shows. So if I'm already talking about our friend who's been to the show and you haven't, I'm using Jones effect. I'm telling you why Roy went to the same show that you said you've been trying to go to and how he had a great time. And he was expecting you to be there, but you said you had some things you had to do. So let's get prepared for April 10th. What's your calendar looking like? So I'm Jones affecting that way. The indifference already went over. The fear of loss is the whole concept of, we only have a certain amount of tables. why would you wait until the last one to buy your ticket when you know it's not guaranteed?
Right.
You've already been at the show. You know it's a good time. You know you always win the ticket, or you there's something that is involved. I am selling people on the show. That is just what it is.
I know. I just looked at your. I just followed your page, and I have some really good friends that's following you.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't appreciate them not telling me. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna ring them up. I'm like, girl, why you ain't telling me about this?
And look,
I had no idea.
Anyone who's ever been to a show, I always tell this whenever I'm on any type of platform, because you never know who's listening. If you've ever been to a show within the past 2 shows, specifically the Ticketmaster one, go leave a review. Yes. That's our biggest way of showing people who haven't been there before, like what it looks like. Because a lot of times people are looking for things to do, especially if they've already missed them. Like, why should I have gone to that? And then when you hear people talking about it, you see reviews. We're at the age where we read reviews before we buy anything.
I definitely do. Yes.
I definitely be on Amazon looking at the reviews before I buy
God, yes.
Before I buy things.
I need to know. Yeah. I agree.
For sure.
We've been talking about, Tice event. So we're going to go to a video so you get a better idea.
Yeah, next time I'm going to read the review before I buy that Sheila Jit.
That what? Before you buy the what?
The Sheila Jit.
What's it?
They like the little
This is she legit.
They're not vitamins.
Oh man,
bro. It's like ashwagandha, bro.
Oh my god.
Mood stabilizer.
See,
Honey, I'm home.
Stick them right here in the hip. That's where you put them at. Okay.
We're ready.
Yo, wow.
You talking? You doing the talking?
Let's take one more, then I'm done. We say that every time, then do another. Oh, we just can't let go of each other. If you bring that ooh, la 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 la. If you bring that ooh, la 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 la. If you bring that ooh, la 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 la. If you bring that ooh, la 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 la. If you bring that ooh, la 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 la. La la la, don't think I'm in love, but I can't let you go tonight. It might be the drugs. Say goodbye and kiss both cheeks and end it with a hug. But then we drag each other right back to where we was. Step one, we kiss, and then we dance, and then we rinse, and repeat all.
Okay. We're on.
That was dope.
So tell me us about the young lady who was painting.
So Renee Chris Art. So what happens is while the entire show is going on, people get a chance to see her from start to finish. I don't mean like we come up there, it's already painted and she's just doing little dabbles and things of that nature, because that's what some people consider live painting. No, she comes there with sometimes it's pre-sketched depending on how on fire she's feeling. She'll have something that's pre-sketched, maybe she won't. And what she will do is she'll paint the entire painting. It's 2 by 3 foot painting. So it's not a small little thing.
Yeah.
And she paints the entire thing start to finish. And by the time we are done the show, it's almost, if not dry, almost dry. And we're doing the raffle to see who takes the painting home.
That is absolutely
Yeah, ask how much one of her paintings went for.
Oh, my live went off. Her paintings go for about $2,000. Now, what we do is we raffle the tickets off. Obviously, she's taking a hit to be there with us for the exposure, but I still pay her very well. Right. We do the raffles. They're $10 a ticket or 3 for $20.
Okay.
So imagine in theory, and all that money goes to her. Imagine in theory, we get $3,000 worth of raffle tickets. Who could be mad about that?
That's true. Yeah.
$3,000. You do that every other month just to paint for a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's awesome.
Now, obviously, I'm like really pushing that number. I'm not saying we haven't gotten there yet, but I plan on it.
Yeah.
I definitely plan on it.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Write it down. That's for sure. How about that?
Immediately. No, you gotta write it right.
I know, but I ain't got no pen right now. The only
You got notes.
what I got in my
in your-
pocket.
That
in
don't
your
count.
phone.
It don't.
Write it out.
Yeah,
I'm
right,
realizing
okay,
that.
okay,
I'm really
okay.
realizing
It
that
took
too. It's
me
a
a minute too. I was
difference.
writing stuff down on my phone.
Yeah,
and all
it's
of
not
it
hitting
failed.
the
The whole
same.
thing failed.
Oh,
It's not
my
hitting the same.
God.
So when I write
Manifest.
down,
Yeah,
so
right. Yeah.
I'm very much so old school. I still write lists. When I call
write,
people, I write down a list like did not answer,
Okay.
not available, call back at this time, star because they got a ticket. Like I'm very old. That I be on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I write stuff in my phone, I don't have the same energy.
Are you local? You local to Baltimore?
Yeah, I'm in Pikesville now.
Okay.
So
What high school you went to?
I seen you. The 7-Eleven.
yep, that's
Yep.
me.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, right off of
Okay.
Old Court Road.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
I mean that's like my second home. They all know me in there. I know all of them. I know the owners. I know their wives, husbands. Everything.
Okay.
What high school you went to?
So that's a loaded question. You don't know that, but I went to 12 different grade schools.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I come from a military background.
Yeah.
My parents were already out of the military, but that didn't stop their like they still had the military in them, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you moved around a lot.
Yeah, so I was born here in Baltimore, Sinai.
Same.
Yeah, yes sir.
Mm-hmm.
So I lived here
Hopkins.
Did they have hospitals when you were born?
Huh?
They had
Hey,
hospitals when you were born? I was just asking.
When the stork,
The stork dropped me off.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, Eve. So I've been here since I was 11. Then I moved down to I want to make sure I say it correctly, Marietta, Georgia.
Okay.
And then I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I was there for about 4 years. Then I moved to Durham, North Carolina. When I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
I lived there for maybe 4 or 5 months, and then I moved back here to Maryland. I moved to Perry Hall, Maryland, for about 2 months, and then I moved to Pikesville, Maryland, for the rest of my junior year and all of my senior year.
Okay.
So I went to North Cobb High School in Atlanta, Georgia, for my freshman and sophomore year because I can't remember what the hell my name were my middle schools. I don't know if anyone remembers like middle schools. High schools, I expect you to. I don't really remember any of my middle schools.
I know all of that. Maybe I'm old.
I appreciate you. Well, I had 4 of them, so I
had 2.
Okay.
So I went to Riverside High School for a third of my junior year, and then Perry Hall High School for the rest of my junior year, and then I finished up at Milford Mill Academy.
So do you like you down south or Maryland?
Oh no! If it wasn't for what I developed here, I would not be here. Realistically speaking, if it wasn't for my kids, I wouldn't be here. My daughter lives with me full time, and my son stays with his mom, and me and her have an arrangement. Because my son's younger, so with me traveling with my shows, it just makes things a little bit easier.
Okay.
But no, so
could you see yourself in a more, let's say, like a LA or like a different a city that would totally buy into your concept?
I would go somewhere where there's nothing.
Okay.
I like being a trailblazer.
You like the yeah.
Mm-hmm. We've done so many firsts in this past year and some change. Like we became the first African American poetry show from Baltimore to be on Ticketmaster. It's never happened before. We did that back in November. We just won the Baltimore Crown Awards for the best open mic, even though we're not an open mic, but we still fall into that category. Yeah. This past Friday, we became the first poetry show from Baltimore to pay the entire show, open mic and features. So I pay my features now 4 figures. So I'm making sure they understand how important this is. And then, like I said, we shelled out almost $700 to the open mic alone.
I thought that was great. I saw your post. I was like, wow, that's phenomenal.
So
yeah.
So you take care of your patrons.
Yeah, man.
Are you making out in this? All right, cool.
Don't get me wrong. I look. I take my hits, but it's worth it right now. It's worth it. I am blessed in a place where I don't have a mortgage no more. I just got taxes I gotta pay.
Yeah.
I just gotta take care of my kids. So I don't have. I didn't took a lot of blows already. So God is really looking out, and even in the things I be asking, and I don't get them exactly when I want them. I get them when I need them. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm able to take care of my team. My team eats well. I will say this: there is a difference in business when it comes to doing things on the Ticketmaster level. It's a big difference. So, we talked about instant gratification. That also comes with like instant financial relief. Don't always come like that. And I would love for our people to start understanding that just because an event is done don't mean money comes.
But that is always the assumption.
That's for real.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Can you elaborate? Like,
so for instance,
I
have no problem talking about this. Once an event is done, there is a term that a lot of people don't know of. It's called a pro forma. You ever heard of it? So pro forma essentially is the financial breakdown of everything that comes included with the show. And some people think, that's like a DJ and who the waitresses are and how much you made in drinks in the bars. Nah, it's deeper than that. These are the actual tickets that were sold versus the tickets checked in, how many people were actually working that night, and the rate of pay that they have to be paid out, how much expectations of food and drinks were made versus what were actually done. It's a complete entire breakdown that you have to go through. And it's not an easy conversation, especially when you first start off and you have no idea what you're looking at.
Right.
It's like, oh, so you're looking at this number at the end, and it's like, holy shit, I gotta pay this. It's like, oh no, that's what your payout is. And now your vision changes a little bit because you thinking. So very first show. For Ticketmaster, we made, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. We'll just say we made a very low 5 figures on the first show. But how can you complain about that for a poetry event? Poetry showcase. With that being said, paid out over $4,500 just to the venue alone. Because it's a union-based venue. So you can look at it in the aspect of like, damn, that's a lot of money I gotta kick out, or wow, I get a chance to feed this amount of people. Because these are all people coming in to work this event that I had. So I had to change my outlook in that aspect, because it's like, that's a crazy amount of money, and that's not including me paying my team.
Right.
And this is all strictly off of ticket sales. We're not talking about the vendors. We're not talking about the bar. No, we don't touch the bar. The bar is all them. We're not talking about books, other things along those lines, other little accessories, paying for advertisement. Now, mind you, again, still make out well. But there is a process to doing this so you don't get burnt out. And because of how much work this takes, it requires a team and people who you trust.
That's it. Yeah. That's a big part of it.
Ain't nobody on my team someone I know more than 5-6 years ago. I've met them all more recently. Not one. I've all met them along the journey. Tim, our host, I met him from a previous while I was in a previous relationship, and we just remained cool ever since. And one day, my lady, same lady, was here. I was featuring her, and all her books, somehow we wound up leaving them home. So I had to leave the event, and he had to host the show.
Okay.
In the entire show, this is October of 2024. This is the first time I had someone else host my show. And everyone loved him, and some in my spirit, and God was just telling me do it. So while I was on that stage, I said, let's welcome your new host from now on, Hollywood Tim. And ever since then, he's been running the show. We have meetings about what my expectations are, how he can use his comedic influence to influence the show, keep the show going. And it's been nothing but a hit. But that's like every situation with each person. Even when we flew in AJ McQueen back at the end of 2024, I met the young lady Chantel, who runs Black Art Expo on social media, one of the biggest social media like platforms. She used to work for the Shade Room and everything.
Okay.
And that relationship festered for about 8-9 months, and then last November I was like, yeah, you just need to I need you to run my social media and be my PR.
Okay.
Pay her very well to make sure that Words, Wings, and Wine is out there as much as possible. And she be on the ground. She QR codes in subway stations, libraries, everything. She works the ground. So it's all a team, man.
Yeah, you never know who you know, like how people will play a role in your life. Like I said, I remember you coming to our first event, and I think you spoke.
I probably did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I smoke too much now to remember. I'll be honest with you.
And but it was just something about you. You just was like so positive.
Thank
and
you.
I always remembered that. And I'm like, one day I'm gonna get a chance to work with him.
Look,
and here we are.
Amen.
2 cancers at the table. Not to leave you Scorpios out, but I'm just saying.
All water sign here, baby. All water
That's
sign.
right. That's right. But I mean, it's like just kind of watching your progress. Like, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I really am. Thank you remain the same with that positive energy. So I think you're just getting what you put out there, and you're giving people opportunities. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So what's for your performers? Is it like a criteria for them to be on the show, or?
So when you say performers, are we talking more the open mic or the feature portion?
Both. Yeah.
Let's go both.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's knock out the feature portion. That's probably the most difficult portion.
Okay.
My features are only people who have either supported Words, Wings, and Wine already, or have supported me in the endeavors of what we do for Words, Wings, and Wine.
Okay, that's cool.
So the whole, I'm gonna pull up in your inbox, your DMs, and say, hey, I have this amount of following, I have this amount of accolade. Can I feature for you? No. You can pull up to the show. You can spend your money like everybody else. You can come and build camaraderie here.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about it.
Okay.
I tell everybody there is a expectation. If you plan to feature in my show, you need to have been there at least once. If you already all the way on the West Coast and we've had previous conversations, or you and I've even done business outside of Words, Wings, and Wine, that's a different conversation. But for the most part, 9 times out of 10, you need to have been to the show.
Okay.
The only person who I think it's only been 2 people who I've featured who have not been there, and they've been huge names, but I have other relationships with them. One is AJ McQueen, who's based out of Houston, Texas. Got his own show. He's performed on BET, Sway in the Morning. He liked that. And also Brandon Leak. I don't know if you guys know, he won America's Got Talent back in, I think, 2017, 2018 as the only poet to ever do so.
Oh, wow.
based out of the Bay Area. That's my guy. He just had an amazing show this past Saturday.
Okay.
Symphony and everything. So outside of that, you have to have supported the show. I
think that's fair, though.
Yeah,
I think that's
I don't care whether it's fair or not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
And it's business to me very much so. It is a two-way street.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you expect to get on my stage, I need you to show me why that you're actually taking the time out to support the show, not just trying to get a cash grab, because that's ultimately if I feature you, you're gonna get paid well.
Yeah,
you're gonna get paid well, and I ain't asking too much from you. Do you have to have a social media presence as far as talking about the show and requirements? Absolutely. Do you have to promote? Yes, but my expectations are not crazy. The open mic, anybody can get on the open mic, but my open mic is strictly a raffle. And that's what like makes people like
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. I thought that was good though.
I appreciate it, but like some people.
Yeah.
So this is what happens, and I'm actually as I get more comfortable with this, and I talk to God more about it. I'm being more okay with it because it's allowing me to weed out who's really here for the show, who's really here for a come up.
Yeah.
And who's really my people.
Right.
Because what's happening is the people who are supposed to be in my corner who don't touch that stage, I'm getting a side eye from. That conversation ain't as frequent as it used to be.
Okay.
Or it's like, yeah, his show is cool, but it was amazing when you were on that stage all the time.
Yeah.
And now that fortunately, we've moved to this premier platform, and you haven't touched the stage in the 2 times that we've had it. Now it's a little shoulder here, a little and it's okay. It did bother me at first. It did bother me because I'm like, these are supposed to be my people, but I got a poem called Community Laundry, which is so hilarious. I done spoke this poem into reality. It starts off as, raise your hands if you ever had your peoples who ain't really your peoples, and you too naive to see people for who they really are. Laugh behind your back and take advantage of you. I ain't gonna get into the poem yet, but it just so happens that I'm really realizing I done spoke this poem into reality because I'm at a place now where I wish I could bring everybody with me. I really wish I could, but there's 2 things. Not everybody can come with you where you need to go.
Agree.
And not everybody deserve to go with you wherever you get ready to go. And sometimes that's the hardest pill to swallow, because you just you know your intentions may be good. Your goal is to protect and to love everyone equally, but not everyone has the ability to accept that.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I see people at my show now who will verbally tell me, I'm so happy to just be a part of this. I didn't even touch the stage, and I'm so happy to be a part of this. Whereas I got people who I've known 5, 6, 7 years who I'm not even really that cool with, but will sit there and hop on my social media and be like, remember the people who supported you when you first started? I'm like, shorty, you came to a show when it was free. Like, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like, when you came out to the show, maybe you came to a show that only had 10 people. Maybe you came to a show that had 150 people. The motherfucker was free.
Yeah.
But you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
That's it.
So now you mad that I'm not booking you. And that's a problem. Why are we having that conversation? Why haven't you been to a show in 20 years? So I'm just understanding, as things progress, the people who you really love don't necessarily love on you the way you want to be loved on.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm going through that right now. Learning the people who I genuinely care about.
Stay true to your course.
That's it. That's it.
Yep. I'm genuinely learning that as it's going on. The people who I really love may not be loving on me the right way or for the right reasons.
Yeah, it's like that. You know, I look at my relationship with these two guys. Bitch, you've been with me since when? 2018? Somewhere like that. But he just started out, yeah. Yeah, because he doesn't talk about himself a lot, but he, he plays the steel drums. His group is the Tropical Soul. So if you're looking for music,
Amen.
That's the man. But when I had a show, it was Erotic Taboo Central Touch. He was supposed to play during break, but he had all this conversation from the sofa. And so
I was like, yo, in the corner, be like,
yeah. And everybody wondering who this guy is. And I said, listen, bring your ass to the table. And so it's been like ever since, like he kind of been my, my person. And then John came on board. I think I had you on the show first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, I got a guest, a host spot available. And so, John, you've been with me since 2020?
Something like 2020.
20, yeah.
Amen.
And so, they're family. And just as much, and John is a great singer. His dad was the lead singer of the Soft Tones. And so these are my guys. Like I could go to them. They're like my family. And I know they want it for me like I want it for them. So we support each other as much as we can. And I think that's important. Like what you just stated, like everybody isn't meant to go with you. But those people that rock with you, you honor that. Yeah, you honor that. And not everybody deserves to go.
Indeed, and I'll be honest with you. That be the Christian in me.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really what it come down to. Because as selfish as I am when I get on this stage, I'm selfless when I get off of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. God done saved me so many times, even the ones I know I can't physically see.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a term like trying to be Christ-like, and I'm really trying to be God-like.
Yeah.
I'm really. You can't save everyone, but at least to be able to present the opportunity is important.
Part, yeah.
And it's funny. I'll tell people all the time, I'm not a preacher. I do not preach. I come from a church background. God is my foundation of everything I do. If it ain't for him, it ain't successful. That's my true belief. But man, I feel the closest to God in doing this because I know what I'm doing is not only saving lives, but it's like it's putting people in a position to better themselves.
Right, changing lives.
Yeah. And I don't know. I love people too much.
Yeah.
I just be loving people too much. So, niggas get on my
beautiful.
nerves.
That's a beautiful thing, though.
Like, like love, right? When you talk about love is a gift. Okay?
Yeah.
And if I love you, I feel as though you're worthy of my gift of love. Not everybody's worthy of my gift, but I present you my gift of love.
Yeah.
But just with any gift, you could cherish it, you could lose it. Like if I give you a diamond ring, you could cherish it, you could lose it, you could misuse it, But there's no reflection. There's no reflection on me. You know what I'm saying? So I gave it to you. What you did with it, you didn't cherish it.
Correct.
So that's your love.
Yeah.
It's not, so I don't regret giving you my love. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't handle it right. And, so it's your loss because you're not going to get any more.
Right.
So don't be, when I say, don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to be yourself or to help people. When I say love, I mean it's like when you helping people, when you're doing, when you're doing your good deeds. Don't be, if you feel as though somebody's worthy, do it. Don't hold back. It's if it's up to them to either make good with it,
yes,
or fumble it.
Agree. I agree. I agree completely.
Yeah, this was good. I'm glad that we finally were able to do it. Because I kept thinking, I said, "Oh my God, I don't want to have to cancel again." And Nick and I have been, going back and forth, and so I was glad that this.
I'm glad
worked.
you're doing it this way because
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to be
And
available
that's the
next
thing.
Wednesday.
You
I was
said
like,
that. Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for poets, songwriters, because every time I try to write something, I'm starting to recite rap lyrics. I'll be like, and a bang bang subject.
Because I seen him, his hand adjusted to the left a little bit. I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Look.
Oh yeah, we need a rap, bro.
Songwriter.
No pun intended.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busy, bro.
But,
Hey, amen. Do you perform as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's a great performer.
Yes.
Appreciate
See
that.
what you
No, why didn't you say? Did she tell you about this past Friday?
No, I didn't. I
was out
that's
of
my
town
fault.
anyway,
Yeah.
so-
Okay.
He's loving.
Man.
But I posted. No, I sent y'all. Yeah. See, you don't read your text all the time, but I sent everybody the flyer as part of that video.
You gotta look. One thing I tell people when it comes to
April 12th, we're gonna be there.
April 10th?
10th.
And April 10th.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
That's the
April 10th.
So
he'll be there the 12th.
Yeah.
You gonna be there on a Sunday. I don't know who's gonna be there, but one thing.
With your suit on.
What is it? Yeah.
No, real talk. I tell people if you want to come in a suit, by all means, please do. Like I'm always in the suit.
Yeah.
Now I'm not in no tie and thinking. It's like you look classy, like A1.
Yes.
But one thing I will tell people when it comes to this show, man, you got an opportunity to dress your finest. And realistically speaking, because the type of recording we do, we have three different concepts of recording. I have one person who's doing a full, just a 1 minute recap. So they're capturing the laughs, the jokes, the artists. I have another gentleman who's capturing just the entire show straight on, and also capturing the behind the scenes, other people, same concept but more in depth.
Okay.
And then I have a third portion which so let's do this. First one was Jazz. Shout out to Jazz. He is our residential videographer. He always gets our recap video. Then it's my guy Show Media Productions. So he does our reviews, the conversations with people, and also gets the entire show itself. And then IMC Creates is doing our first ever. We just had our pilot episode for Words, Wings, and Wine. So they had, I think, between 4 and 5 different cameras set up. They're recording the whole thing. They're creating an actual episode for Words, Wings, and Wine. So we're doing a 6-part series for Words, Wings, and Wine.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be crazy, man. Because I've been in conversation with Netflix already. So that way we can do this in a 6-part series. It's just a few things we gotta iron out.
Okay.
But then I have.
What's wrong with Tubi?
Ain't nothing wrong with Tubi. But here's
Listen, if you're gonna get it high from the first time, let's go.
Look, what I'm saying is,
if the high, if the
right.
if the big dogs come first, let the small dogs bark. You understand what I'm saying?
All I'm gonna say is right now, where do you see poetry anywhere? You see all other forms of art. You see comedy. You see singers with like the tiny desk. You see rappers everywhere. You don't see poets nowhere. And the poet who just won a Grammy,
Talking about mad skills. Spoken word. You a rapper.
You notice like I was trying to figure out the words to say, right? Yeah, like don't get me, Mad Skills does his thing, but I don't see him as a poet. I don't. Even that is a stretch, bro. I would go with a lyricist more than a poet. Like, but there are two distinct differences. I would consider J. Cole a lyricist. J. Cole is a lyricist. Wale is a poet. Wale can play in both lanes though, but Wale started off as a poet. Comic is a poet. Comic is a poet. Comic got that rapper title by default.
Yeah.
When he put music in the background. Yeah, nah, bro. So like poetry is so leached off of, even though it is like the main form of all forms of art. Whenever you hear it's like Poetry is everything with words. And even when you think of painting, what is a painting? 1,000 words?
Yeah.
What am I saying? I'm saying it wrong, but it's something along those lines. Everything is poetry when you really break it down.
Yeah.
Comedy is poetry in its finest form. You can't tell me Dave Chappelle ain't the nastiest poet out there. You can't tell me how he starts his sets and brings them back round full circle.
Yes, he does.
My God!
Yeah. It's like you're not laughing, but you're entertaining.
You can't tell me that's not poetry at its finest. You can't. So I say all that to say I got a few fish. I got a few fish who trying to bite on it right now. But the big goal is to really put this out there on a network where people can see how big poetry really is. Get that recognition. And we can work on it from there. I don't care whether it's Tubi, Netflix, IMDb. I'm possibly working with. I can't throw their name out there yet because she obviously pulled me to the side for a reason.
Okay.
But there are some networks out there that are starting to believe in what we do.
Well, I can't wait, man. I'm glad we could bear witness to
thank you,
front row seats, man.
Thank you. I really just want to give a shout out to my team. I would run down names, but I always leave someone out, and it's not because I forget, it's just because I be in the mode. So anyone who is attached to Words, Wings, and Wine, I love you. I appreciate you for everything you do.
Because when Bad Bunny didn't mention Trinidad and Tobago, I was a little.
I definitely thought he did.
Or
did he get skipped over?
I saw the flag.
He said Les Antilles.
I'm gonna just say he named a lot.
Les Antilles. That's the whole.
He named a lot. Well, that's a whole nother segment we can talk about because niggas was mad about that. Oh my God, Turning Point, you're trash because you're trash, bro. Because you don't like something, you create your own because you don't want to be a part of something bigger than you. Shows how racist you are. Sorry, I know this is y'all's network, but
I guess Turning Point's not gonna business with you.
If they did, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Now they're gonna probably try and shut me down. That's fine. That's cool. That's totally fine. What we have is bigger than just me and our name.
And if you think about it, poetry probably going to be the last barrier. Free speech, form of free speech.
I agree. Yeah,
absolutely.
You know,
it's the oldest form too. When you think about it.
But as everything's starting to get censored, poetry probably will be the last.
And you know what? The moment they censor poetry, it's going to be a problem because that's like the last totem pole falling when you think about it.
Because everything is big. Yes, I mean songs. Like even going to the Bible versus Songs of Solomon. You know what I'm saying? It's all of those is based upon poetry, spoken word.
Yeah.
Ooh. I got me something to read in the Bible tonight. I ain't even think about that. I ain't got there yet. Amen.
Amen. That was loud.
So
you already good, brother.
He was in the zone. So where can they find you? Where can the people find you on social media?
Where can they find me? So I know I've talked about it a lot. I'm gonna make it very simple. 7 letters. Hey Tice. HEYTYCE. Very simple. I have my shows on there. I also have my course on there. I ain't really talk too much about it. I teach people how to have a successful show. I teach people how to be curators. So all the mistakes I made, I talk about it in there for people.
Oh, that's
great. There is a free portion, and I give great information in there. I give articles based upon other successful shows. I do breakdowns in there.
Okay.
I have a paid portion as well, where that way I do videos breaking down the real portions of what it takes to curate shows. So you can be successful from the free portion. If you want to make sure you run a really good show, you can pay for the paid version.
Okay.
So I give options to both people. So
yeah, I want to bring my son and his friends too.
Please.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull up.
Thank you.
It's gonna be good.
Thank you.
And you're gonna send me a flyer so I can start.
Oh yeah, I got the flyer already.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll tell you this. I'll let you know before anyone else. So we have 2 international poets, even though they're both here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Chev, who is the global poet. He was the poet they selected from here, from the United States, to go to Africa to perform, to be the world poet.
Nice.
And then we have Soulful Poetry out of Detroit, who is Emmy nominated. So yeah, we got a show in April. It's gonna be crazy. Soulful's already on tour, so I added our show to his tour, which is perfect because he hasn't been to Baltimore since the last time I booked him. I booked him back in like 2021, so it's been like 5 years since he's been here.
Wow, that's awesome.
So
have you worked with Black Chakra?
See, you slipping. He was my feature in November.
Okay.
Our very first Ticketmaster show.
I love
Black
him.
Chakra.
Like, yes.
Y'all follow Tonight's Conversation?
Yes.
You look like you follow Tonight's Conversation.
No. Nah, I know who you're talking about. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know who K Love the Poet is?
Yeah.
She was one of our features from November.
Nice.
You know who Just Mike the Poet is?
Yes, I love him
for Tonight's
too.
Conversation. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I be just really looking
I feel it.
I be looking at Kitty.
That's
and you know. After that,
that's fair. That's fair.
I don't even know what she's saying at the time.
Nah, that's definitely fair. She got that aura about her. It just be hard to like folks. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So we had Just Mike the Poet on there as well too, and then we had Sharika Mitchell, who's she hosts right about now. She's one of the top slam poets in this country as well.
Okay.
So we had like our very first Ticketmaster show was a banger. That was the video that y'all saw.
Okay.
Those 4. Black Chakra was in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I interviewed him last year at Hip Hop Ain't Dead show. And it was really, really nice. Like I just, I could just listen to him speak for hours. It's like he's really good.
Yeah. We went to Philly a couple of weeks ago because House of Poets had their grand opening. So we all went up there together a couple of weeks ago. Man, he is one of the few brothers I know. So Black Chakra, not only is he a good friend of mine, we went to college together.
Okay.
For a year. Not only we're good friends, he's a mentor to me when it comes to the poetry scene. So we are really embedded in that aspect. I don't get a chance to take in what he offers as much as I would like to because of the path I'm on now.
Right.
But when we sit down and we rap, it's always like gems.
Yeah.
So he is one of the few brothers I know who has over 100 poems memorized.
What?
He's sharp.
Sharp is an understatement. So Black Chakra is by definition the #1 poet in the world. By definition, by accolade, by slam competition. And you won't face him 1v1. And if you do, you will lose.
Yeah.
He has that reputation. There are very few people who have beat him. He eats, sleeps, and breathes poetry. So, and I think he's 35. Maybe.
Yeah, I think he's
35. Right. He turns 35 this Saturday. His birthday's Saturday.
And he's a cool brother, like so much humility.
He the definition of a nigga, though. I want to be very clear. And he wears that. He wears that. He's like, no, I'm black and I'm fucking proud of it. Like, right. He wears that. Black Chakra is one of those brothers where you could ask any type of category and he has a poem for it. And it's not just a poem. It's probably one of the top poems you've ever heard.
Yeah.
He is a different level. It's like I wouldn't even he's Tom Brady with no question. No question when it comes to this.
That's a good description.
There's no question that because the closest person to him right now would be Patrick Mahomes, right? Would be the closest person in theory.
Yeah.
You don't have a Patrick Mahomes in poetry when it comes to him. You don't. You got people who have won a lot. You got people who slam a lot. You ain't got nobody who will challenge him. And you have people who will challenge him because people like a challenge.
Yeah. He's on his own level.
Yeah. There are categories, and then there's this nigga's name. Yeah, it's like that. And I give respect where respect is earned. I know a lot of great poets. Chev is one of them. Like I said, he's one of our features for April. I'm looking forward to that battle. Yeah. But and Chev know this, I love you to death, bro. It's Baltimore all day, baby. And that's Black Chakra. That's what it is. And this is nothing against any other poet. Yeah. I just rep my city so hard. You're not going to tell me Baltimore is not the number one place for poets. At least slam, bar heavy. We come with them guns ready type conversations when we speak. It ain't always physical. So, and people don't understand that, and that's why I think we have such attitude might manifest itself. It does, and that's why we have such a negative cloud over our city. Because when we speak these things, even though they may be a reality, it's like, ooh, let me clutch my pearls, because they're talking about all these things and this negativity. No, we're talking about what life has presented to us and how we handle and deal with it. And because you don't have the same reality, because we're talking about ours, you feel like you have the right to look down on us. Yeah. And that's what happens. That's why the things you hear about Baltimore, what's the first thing you hear? The Wire.
Yeah, that's so true.
Shit like that. People don't even really know The Wire was a commercial version of The Corner. Like, come on. But see, I be my bad. I be I guess I do. It be the ADHD. I be getting into it. I'm sorry.
No, you got a passion for it, bro.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. No, I love my city, and it's just in a different way. Like I don't sit here and go to community events and sit here and talk about it, what needs to be done, because I don't think people listen to those. But I believe people come out to entertainment and the places where they're entertained, and where can you reach people where they want to be entertained? Yeah. So why not dive into that? Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna hear a great poem. You're gonna hear something that makes you think. It happens all the time. Like when you hear a good songwriter, you got a good chorus. Like, what's the number one song that every man is singing right now? Folded.
Are we?
I mean, not when I say every man, let me rephrase that. It is definitely a song that men feel comfortable singing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, like I ain't gonna hold you. She hit one with that, but the whole concept of that is you have a chorus that everyone sings. It's not gender specific. It's not color specific. It don't matter whether you in a relationship or not. I'm in a happy relationship. I be in this motherfucker like folded. I be singing that song, and my lady just be laughing at me. It's a good song. Yeah. I see memes about it everywhere. I see some of the top social media content creators making memes about it, like this white truck running through traffic, and it's him and his homeboys singing this song, Folded. And it's made by a woman, talking about a woman who had a man who did her wrong. And you got men singing this song. So imagine if you got poetry like that can really sway politics, communities, things of that nature. So I may handle it differently, but my community is where it's at. I live and breathe Baltimore. So to originally answer your question, I have ADHD. So we about an hour and a half back. I would definitely live elsewhere, but Baltimore is home for me. I love living here. I love the cold. I love the ice. You see this shit is thin. Yeah. I got a small ass jacket over there, and that's only because I know my mama's looking down somewhere, because she's at home with my pops. I know she can tell when I don't have a jacket on. It's just one of those things. So Baltimore is home, man. Everything about this. I can keep talking. I don't know how long we got. I keep talking. I don't want to hold nobody. It's already 10:06. I be in it. I'm sorry. I be in it. Like you said, it be passion, bro.
Nick already stopped the tape, man.
No, he's still rolling.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I didn't got hot too.
Okay.
I done got a little warm, man.
Yeah,
but no, seriously, thank y'all.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. It was a great show. We definitely got to have you come back.
Absolutely.
And we'll be at the show on April 10th.
Well, you got to come back before
Richard's
that.
Gonna come.
Yeah. I'm here for it.
Yeah, maybe like the week or two before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
and maybe bring a couple of your
Yes.
Yeah,
I would love to.
That would be great.
What I'd rather do is bring the team. So
okay,
because
that'd be
and
great.
the only reason I say that is because unless I can get the artists here, so remember they are never local.
They're not right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes what I'll do is if there's extra money in the budget, I'll fly out to them and I'll do interviews.
What about some of the open mics?
They can zoom in. Yeah.
I'm very much so an in-person. Like I'll do Zooms if I have to, but I like the in-person conversation too.
Yeah.
Reason being it cuts out the bad cameras and stuff like that. Not saying people have bad. I would expect people to have good phones nowadays, but you never know. Connection as well too.
Whatever's clever, man. Even if it's one of them open mic folks.
So if I did that, they'd have to be the previous open mic because you don't know. People sign up when they get
right.
there.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I could do some previous open mic people and have them come out. Like it's not a bad idea actually.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. I
And
can
you
have
get some exposure.
some previous people from an open
Yeah.
mic and they can just actually come.
Well, when they
and
not
talk
picked,
about their experience.
they're gonna be looking at you side eye.
Yeah. I mean, I really did feel some type of way about that. I did, and I was even speaking to my therapist about that today because I have an affinity of not saving people like with a cape on, but like giving people the opportunity to better themselves. I'm like, because if God can save me, who am I to stop people from at least performing?
Not everybody, like I said, not everybody cherishes.
The
gift.
And sometimes I think we want it more for people than they want it for themselves.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But there's no reflection on you. You don't stop doing what you do because of this.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Daddy Rich finna speaking.
You have any final thoughts?
Great show. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. You were like naked and unashamed, and you spoke about a lot of things, and I totally enjoyed the conversation.
Thank you.
A piggyback off for Rich. And once again, thank you for having me. And happy Valentine's Day. Early Valentine's
Day,
ladies and gentlemen.
Don't mess with him. Just
That's
act
crazy.
like he didn't even say it.
That's
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day.
That's a new poem.
Okay. He working on it. That was just a preview.
crazy.
Valentine's Day.
Nah, but happy Valentine's Day. Happy Love Day to everybody.
Happy Black Love Day.
Oh,
we hope that you get everything that you wish for. Ladies, we hope you get that tennis bracelet, and fellas, we hope you get that same piece of booty you get all year long.
Well, they just
Because
start
that's the
dressing up and put a
Valentine's
bow on it.
You want to know what?
And shout out to Nick with all of the buttons. Nick, you got a button you want to press? All right, cool. You got it. And shout out, hey Nick, shout out to you for doing such a great. There it is.
And there we go.
Got it. There you go. There you go. Good job.
I want to know how he sampled that.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Oh my God.
Wait. Come on, try it again.
Can't handle the truth.
So, ironically, this is the first relationship. I'm gonna touch on this just real quick. This is the first relationship I've had someone ask me, "What do you want for Valentine's Day?" I was like, "What?"
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, that threw me off. That genuinely threw me off, and she was astounded too. She was like, "Do you not normally get asked what you want for Valentine's Day?"
Wow.
I was like, "No." I said, "Baby, I'm a man." I said, "I know that may sound so cliche, but we don't get treated. Valentine's Day is not for us, or at least not to my knowledge. Maybe I misread it in the fine print somewhere, but it has always been our ladies get taken care of type event. So to have that question get asked, I was really thrown off. I was like, I don't even do what you want. The fact that you asked, this is progress for me.
Right,
so thank you.
Right. That's
like,
awesome.
So I don't think I even gave her an answer. So baby, if you still watching this, I don't know if you are or not. I love you. Thank you.
That's awesome.
I got you Valentine's Day.
Now I gotta say one last thing. You know, I told y'all every year since I was 9 years old, my sister buys me a Valentine's Day gift. So now that I'm in the relationship, she asked, does she still have to buy it? I said, hell yeah.
That's crazy. That's selfish as shit. You getting 2 presents at least?
Hell
minimum?
Yeah.
I'm going to the bedroom. What time is it? Valentine's. What dogs out?
Like, well, I mean, your sister got it. Can't I just wrap this up for you? I mean, I hope.
She asked. I said, yeah.
Oh,
Let me eat what your mama made.
That's funny.
Oh, Lord.
That is funny.
We thank you, Tice, for coming on.
Yeah.
No,
This was a blast. I had an amazing time.
I hope you had a good time.
Nah, this was fun. This was actually a great wind down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's been a busy day, so thank you.
Yeah, so we're gonna have them back on before April 10th. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Yeah.
Realistically speaking, we can shoot for April 1st. I know that's a Wednesday because April 3rd is a Friday. That's your. I only
we
know
can do that. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I'll lock it in.
Make life a little bit
Put
easier.
it on your
You
calendar.
do April Fools with her?
Hey, look.
Isn't that her birthday?
You know what? That's funny. I could play around with people's emotions about what we're going to do at the show, and people won't know whether it's true or not. I'm
right.
Oh
yeah, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. Right. Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody. Be safe.
This was so cool. We gotta get a photo. Absolutely. I had a red tie.
I need a blunt.
I didn't have. I ain't had no red.
You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my events?
Join the mix. Mixstation Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, Mixstation Radio Live. That's MIXX Station Radio Live. We have 2 locations in Towson, Maryland and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with Mix Mode. That's MIXX Mode.
Did you say I can broadcast